The NBA Finals that we do not want to see at all costs. Either whether it be as a fan or as a reporter or coverage, there is going to be a chance that there's going to be two teams in the finals this year that will make us rip the little hairs on our head out. Now,
why just little ones?
We do know, real quick starting with the NBA, we know there's certain teams the NBA would want to see in the NBA Finals. One of those would be the Cleveland Cavaliers. Big market because of LeBron. Other teams like the Warriors, the Clippers, the Bulls, these teams that have history, because the Lakers, Celtics, and Knicks are totally out of the equation. And those are probably the three biggest ones outside of LeBron James that they would want to see. Now, Jared, we'll start with you. Outside of those things that the NBA needs for those dollar signs, what's an NBA Finals that you would basically sit there and go, I don't know if I'm going to watch this?
I would watch any of them, but the top two teams in the East, Atlanta and Cleveland, either one of them really playing Memphis, the number 2 team in the West. And I think part of it being, I was mentioning this outside, Memphis is the new San Antonio. Before San Antonio dismantled Miami before, everyone was like, oh, God,
the Spurs.
Spurs are so boring. They play this like high school type basketball. Pass, get the best shot. Oh my God, it's a layup when he could have dunked and you're 6'10". It's one of those kinds of things where people look at and you go, Zach Randolph, he must only be 6 feet tall because he just continues to lay the ball in with the softest of touch, and it looks like he can miss it every time. So it's not an exciting game to watch, but they're so efficient that you're afraid that you're going to have to watch it and then be impressed by them. And then also Atlanta, just because I'm so tired of hearing the hype machine about Atlanta, they're going to lose in the second round.
They might lose no, they won't lose. Of course they can't lose in the first round.
Fun fact about Zach Randolph, unofficial stat, has the most points with both feet on the ground in the NBA.
Jeremy, what's the best thing about San Antonio?
The best thing about San Antonio, as per the Reddit Trash Talk thread, is that it is not Dallas.
Right, it's not located in Dallas.
Which is not Dallas at all, which is a
fact.
Very.
This is geographically
hold on. Okay.
factual. Jeremy, what's the finals that would make you contemplate?
So if you could take a
NBA?
guess of a team that I wouldn't want to watch, what would you guess?
The Knicks?
No, you would guess the Rockets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the Rockets I don't want to see in the finals. I don't want to see them on a basketball court. Though all things considered, I'd actually rather see the Rockets in the finals and maybe the Grizzlies. It would be a toss-up. I'd be upset for both.
Do you know what's great about that? I would love to see the Rockets play the Patriots. On the football field.
On the football field,
Right.
yes. There'd be many basketball plays. Yeah, okay, so Rockets in the finals, I feel like I wouldn't want to come home during a weeknight and have to sit through 4 hours of free throws to see who gets to be crowned the NBA champion. I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that. And for the Eastern Conference, anybody but the Cavs, I don't want to see in the finals.
Yeah.
Okay, except for maybe the Hawks. But
I have a team that I
I
want to
agree
see,
with JR that the Hawks won't make the finals. If they did, I'd actually be stoked. I love the Hawks. I think Jeff Teague's awesome. I like Al Horford. I like Paul Millsap. I like that they have a post game and Kyle Korver's the man. Great team to watch, but they're not going to make the finals. So I'm not really going to put them in there. But if they do, that'd be cool.
JR Jackson, remember, you will never be on an NBA show without either one of us mentioning
I
Kyle
know it.
Korver to you.
Kyle Korver. Oh, yes.
I've conceded that.
Kyle
You've
Korver.
conceded. Okay,
Right.
so you understand. Now,
Right.
you're right. We all want to see the Cavs. We all want to see LeBron. There's too many storylines. It's great and all. Who do I really want to see? The Bucks. Because I love the Bucks. I'm a bandwagon Bucks fan for this year.
Fear
'Cause I
the
love
deer.
Giannis. Love Giannis. God, that guy's fun to watch. But in general, no. We need the Bulls. I'm sorry, not the Bulls. We need the Cavs. We desperately need the Cavs in there.
Okay, what's
There's only one other team that would be kind of exciting, which would be the Wizards. Because John Wall and Bradley Beal, are fun to watch, and you got Paul Pierce, who's still got some storylines around
But
him.
Randy Whitman was rated like 25th
Yes,
worst coach
and that's
according to
because
ESPN, and that's accurate.
That's because they're not going to get there. Here's a finals that I know would literally make me contemplate loving basketball altogether. Grizzlies versus Raptors. Because I could not stand to hear any more of the Raptors being a great team. They've won one playoff series.
You're not gonna have to worry about that.
I don't think
So
I'm
this
going to have to
isn't
worry
based
about
around the latest expansion teams from like the 90s when they both came in?
Right.
That's the history.
Maybe
of
I
it.
just don't like 90s basketball.
Yeah.
Of course, that's a complete
Maybe you
joke
hate the
because-
90s.
No, I love the 90s. Born in the 90s. God,
Now you're on the defensive.
Now we're on the I don't get defensive. I don't ever play defense.
Nice.
That's
game,
how
Fred.
this works. But in general, no, the Rockets are another team that you don't want to see in there. Really, it comes down to if it's not Warriors versus Cavs, boo.
Yeah, seriously.
That's just how I feel about it. I look at this and I go like I take that back. The Blazers are a fun team to watch. LaMarcus Aldridge,
not
Damian
gonna-
Lillard, but they're not going to make it. That's the fact of the matter. That
They
this
had
is actually
they had a legitimate shot with Wes Matthews healthy. Like, all things considered, they were a good, deep team. And I know the West was crazy. They had a shot.
No, they did. It was one of those types of teams that flies under the radar enough that people won't prepare enough to think these guys really are a threat and we have to throw everything at them. And somewhere subconsciously, you just come out and just kind of play against them, and you never know what they may do to you.
Number one overshadowed sad story of the NBA season is Wes Matthews' Achilles tear.
Yeah, it's very sad.
It
It
really
really is sad. And
yeah.
the Achilles pop. That's
The
really
pop,
what it was.
the tear, the pop, it's gone, whatever.
Here's the only fact I know going into the playoffs. There's going to be a million headlines that read how the West was won. Happened last year, happened the year before, happened the year before. It's always going to happen. God, it is
They should make it how the East was lost.
That's a much better story.
Yeah.
But let's see. What do you guys think? What's an NBA Finals that you really don't want to see, or / would make you contemplate watching the NBA Finals altogether? Bold, scary. I hope it doesn't happen. Please, not the Rockets. Not the Rockets. From J.R. Jackson, Jeremy Rucker, Jason Rubin. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.